Hello, it's Ashley, one of the Premier Originals. I was with Michelle at the beginning of Premier, and when I graduated high school, I went and studied dance, and so I've had dance teachers before Michelle and dance teachers since, and I've worked for many studio owners and dance teachers, but still to this day with my teaching, I'm constantly thinking, kind of a little WWMD, what would Michelle do in situations that dance teachers get put in and stuff. And she is by far the greatest example of a dance teacher that I have had. So congratulations, Michelle and Premier Dance Center. Not surprised at all that you made it this far, and I hope the best on the next 20 years. I wish I could be there in person to celebrate, and I hope to in the future for sure. I love you so much.
Hi Michelle, congratulations on 20 years at PDC. We go way back, even further than the start of PDC to the Performance Academy days. You believing in me being the littlest one in the Romeo dance. Throughout my years of dance, you have always believed in me and pushed me to always do my best. You have made such a big impact on my life. You've been there through all of the ups, the downs, every season, every change, the good and the bad. And dance has truly meant so much to me. I have gained so many friends through dance, lifelong friends, and that's because you created a studio where we felt comfortable and safe and loved, and so many memories just thinking about dance competitions and nationals. I was thinking back to a nationals, one of our first ones I think, where me and Jessica Hatcher and Kaylee Ham, with the help of your mom, I believe, broke into your car and decorated it, and just all the crazy things we were always doing, kidnapping, IHOP dates, just all of the pranks that we pulled. We thought we were hilarious, so I hope you loved them as much as we loved doing them. And being a teacher now, I just think back and realize how amazing it was to have such a supporting and loving dance teacher. As Katie would say, even when you roasted us, which obviously never happened, but we always felt safe and comfortable, but you were always pushing us. And then, after graduating, then teaching at Premier just opened that door for me for teaching in for the rest of my life. And I just really appreciate how big of an impact you have made on me and my family. And I know you'll be there forever, and here's to 20 more years. We love you, Michelle Welly with no belly. Bye.
Hi Michelle. I am so grateful that I found my home at Premier Dance Center years ago, and I'm thankful that you let dancers be themselves. You let them hone in on styles that they love, and you help them to become experts in it, but you also push them to do the hard things so that they're their very best. I admire that you have kept such class to your studio, that you put families first, and you know the importance of family and family time. I'm so happy that I now get to watch my girls grow up in your studio, and that you have given me the opportunity to be a part of your staff again. I am beyond grateful for that. I cannot wait to see all the places that Premier goes from here, and to support you in it, and to be your cheerleader. I am so proud of you, and I love you so much, and happy 20 years.
Hi Michelle, congratulations on 20 years, which I don't know how that's possible considering you don't look a day over 20. I want to thank you for your never-ending love, support, and care that you have shown to each and every one of us dancers. I also want to thank you for everything that you've taught me about the dance world. but also life lessons that I will get to carry with me for the rest of my life. Love you and miss you.
Hi Michelle. Wow, I cannot believe that it has already been 20 years. It feels like just yesterday I was taking my first tap private with you at the studio on McGalliard, and now fast forward to today and I'm teaching at PDC. That's just crazy to think about. However, looking back on all of the wonderful memories over the years, I can't help but just smile and think about how much you've been in my life and have positively impacted me. You've instilled so much confidence in me. You've given me lifelong friends, and I just would not be the person who I am today without you. And so thank you again for the awesome memories, and you are just one of a kind, and I'm just so grateful for you. And here's to 20 years, and I can't wait to see where the next 20 will bring us. And so I love you very much, and again, thank you for everything. You are truly the best.
Hey, it's Sophie. I am so grateful to have grown up dancing at Premier with Michelle. She created such an encouraging learning environment to grow up dancing in. Every day we could tell how much Michelle really cared for her students, and that really meant the most to me. I had so much fun, always looked forward to going to dance class, so thank you to Premier and to Michelle.
I have the best memories when I think back to my time teaching and dancing at Premier. I remember laughing until my stomach hurt there, but also learning the importance of working hard and perfecting something. I made the sweetest friendships there, and I felt so lucky to be taught by Michelle. She had such a big influence on me as a young girl, and I continue to look up to her today. Premier will always have such a special place in my heart. Love you, PDC and Michelle.
20 years have gone by, and it feels like nothing and everything have changed. You've been a constant in my life the whole time. From 7 to 27, you've been a mom, a teacher, a best friend, a big sister, a confidant. You played so many different roles in my life, and I am so blessed to know you. Premier gave me a place to grow as a person and as a dancer, to form my favorite childhood memories, to meet my best friends that would go through life with me. You have blessed so many lives in the last 20 years, and I am so grateful that I was one of them. I can't wait for the next 20 years. Love you.
Hi everyone, I'm Lauren Letzinger Wilson. I was one of the founding members in the senior company from 2003 to 2007. I currently live just outside Melbourne, Australia with my Australian husband and my 2 kids. When I first moved to Australia, I didn't know anybody. I had just had a baby, so I was pretty lonely and homesick. So I found a local dance studio and I became a coach, and I created my own chosen family down under. Dance to me just feels like home, and when I think of home, I think of my dance studio of Premier. So when I was a teenager back in the 2000s, we were just teenagers. We were having fun, but we didn't realize the life lessons that we were learning from such a great role model in Michelle Jones. So Michelle started the studio with some major established competition in Muncie, but it's easy to see why she was so successful and still is to this day. She is the hardest working person I have ever seen. She did everything herself. She was the cleaning lady, the dance teacher, the office person. She was everybody. She was up all night, every night, and every time we would drive by, my mom would go, "Oh, the light's on, Michelle's still there." Also, Michelle she stuck to her style with class and confidence, and I feel like then tap just exploded in popularity from just Michelle kind of planting that seed with her passion. And the studio seemed to grow overnight. We started in this tiny little place where we barely had like one studio we could all fit in, and basically like a little closet for the smaller classes, and then boom, into a new studio in like a year, just from Michelle leading the charge. Plus, we just had so much fun. So my favorite story from our very first recital was our first ever prank that we pulled on Michelle. So we started the show and we were rehearsing at Emmons. And we started in a big horizontal line, and the senior company was going to open the show. So we're all standing in the line, and we kind of had our tap shoes like this is how we were meant to be standing. So I don't know who thought of it, but someone just goes, take your shoes off. So we took our shoes off and we left them crossed, just like we were supposed to stand there, but we just ghosted them. And Michelle was kind of sitting further back to be watching and directing us. So we ran up to the balcony like quiet as a mouse. And as the curtain comes up, all Michelle sees is just these rows of shoes exactly where we're supposed to be standing. And then we just started applauding from the balcony. And just looking back now, as a teenager, we're just like, oh, that's so funny. But Michelle is, this is all on the line for her very first recital, very first rehearsal, and what could have been such a stressful moment for her, but instead she just laughed and made it so fun for everyone. And I think that just really shows her true character. So Michelle, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. We love you. I wish I could be there with you guys tonight. So love and dance family forever. I love you guys. Bye.
Michelle, you have played such a huge role in my life. You have been like an older sister to me, a mentor, somebody that I look up to. Life brought us together through the art of dance, and for that I'm eternally grateful. You taught me more than just dance. You taught me what commitment looks like. You taught me about dedication. You taught me that practice doesn't make perfect, because perfection doesn't exist, but it does make possible, and that hard work pays off. You taught me to be quick to listen and slow to speak. And you taught me to never say I can't. And all of those are things that I carry with me throughout life, and are things that I have been teaching my daughter. And it's crazy to think that it has been 20 years, so huge congratulations to you. You created more than a studio. You created a family. You created a group of people who support each other and have always been there for each other. The best of friends that I have made came because of dance, and I have some of the most fondest of memories because of PDC. Some off the top of my head, I remember, the sleepovers we would have at your house. I remember breaking into your house with Sarah and Hannah, and we decorated your house for Christmas because you never had Christmas decorations. And we put up an entire Christmas tree in your house, of course, with the help of your mom. The late night IHOP kidnapping when we would take you there at like 1 a.m. Can't forget the fire alarm in Nationals in Tennessee. That was a good time. Just so many great memories, and for that I am forever grateful. And all of these things are skills and lessons and memories that are being passed down through generations, and I am honored that I get to experience that with my child now, and that you get to teach her and shape her and be a big part of her life as well. And I'm just forever grateful for everything that you have done, not just for me, but for everybody, and creating a safe space and a studio that shows love and support. So, Michelle, congratulations to 20 years, and here's to many more.
Dear Premier, all of the memories come flooding back so quickly, it's almost like I never left. How much I wish I could go back and relive it all, to have an escape. To know Premier is to know you might have a massage train in the middle of your tap class instead of doing your dance. To know that Amy might scream lower about 10 times during your class. To think Libby might kill me if I mess up this Petite Allegro one more time. To know that Linda is the best at alterations. To know that Ian will probably do a toe touch. To know that Hannah Myers is going to scream "Go Grace" for Grace Hatcher, even though she hasn't been in the studio in the last 5 years. To know Cowgals. To know that Lindsay Alexander has the best tap arms, and you'll never beat her. To go to Steak and Shake or Pizza King after recital. To know that Emily Tinkle will probably throw up on stage during one of her dances. To know that Lauren Campbell is going to be standing on the end with pre-company because she's the shortest person. To know that you have a safe place to go every day. To have a family. To have a home. To grow as a person no matter what career path you choose. To keep you accountable. To pray before going on stage. To meet your best friends. To know that your last recital goes way too fast. To always be pointed back to Jesus. To know that Michelle is the single greatest human you've ever met and has made so many sacrifices so you could experience this once-in-a-lifetime studio. I'm so grateful for Premier, and please enjoy every second that you're able to be a part of it. Thanks.
Hey Michelle, they told us to get creative, so naturally I'm in a tree with a sticky note so I don't talk for 5 minutes. So some things I love about Mama Michelle is that, one, she'll always be my Mama Michelle. She shows so much love and kindness to everybody she meets, and, well, I guess I'm talking to you, I should use you. And you are just so caring and loving, and you've pushed me to become a better person and a better dancer. And you also gave me like a billion kajillion second chances that I'm so grateful for, and just, I love you so much, so thank you. What the studio means to me is it's a home, and the way that you're making it so like diverse and inclusive, I love. And how dance has impacted me. So dance is like my coping mechanism now, and it has been a solace for me for so many years, and I don't think it would be that way if you weren't the one who brought dance to me. So thank you, Michelle, for bringing dance into my life and for living in my heart as my Mama Michelle. Love you!
Hi, my name is Grace Fairweather, and I graduated from Premier back in 2018. I am just so eternally grateful for the years I was able to spend dancing at Premier. Michelle was like a wonderful second mom to me throughout those years, and I just cannot thank her enough for the wonderful environment she created there to learn to love dance and also just take away so many valuable lessons that we'll all carry with us throughout the rest of our lives. She also gave me some of the most amazing friends that I cannot be more thankful for, and I'm just so excited to see what the studio continues to do in the future. Congrats, Michelle, on 20 years.
I'm so thankful for the years I spent at Premier. I always felt welcome and loved there, and I learned so much about dance and life. Dance has given me so much joy. Thank you always. Love you. Mwah.
Hi, Michelle. I miss you, and just wanted to send a little video to tell you how grateful I am for the huge impact that you had on my life from about 6 years old to 18. The amount of sacrifice that you gave to spend all of your time with us is something that we will never forget. One of my very favorite memories is getting to come and kidnap you in the middle of the night and put Post-it notes all over the studio and take you to IHOP. So bless you for being willing to come with 20 high school girls in the middle of the night. It takes a very special person to spend all of the time that you do pouring into young girls like me that needed you. So I love you and I miss you.
Hi, Michelle. I just want to say congratulations on 20 amazing years. I can't believe it was a whole decade ago that I was a dancer at Premier. You were the most kind and positive teacher that I ever had, and I wouldn't be the dancer and the woman I am today if it weren't for you. So cheers to many more years, and I can't wait to see what the future has in store.
One thing that I really admire about Michelle is she not only creates dancers with great technique, but she makes sure that dancers really know to be passionate and really have a love for dance, and she produces really great people as well. This is something that I'm really proud of to be a faculty member and to have graduated from Premier from. It's something I really respect and love about Michelle.
Happy 20 years, Michelle. I truly can't express to you how grateful I am for you and how much I love you. You're truly like a second mom to me, and you've always been my biggest supporter, and I appreciate you and I love you, and I'm so grateful for you every single day. Happy 20 years. I love you so much.
Hi, Michelle. It's Ian. The most recent advice you gave me was to follow my dreams, and I just can't thank you enough for providing me with such a wonderful opportunity to do so. Ever since I met you 15 years ago at Premier, I remember my first day coming into dance class there, and you've just been such a wonderful role model and friend and boss and mentor. I am so proud and happy to work at Premier, and I just want to congratulate you on your 20-year anniversary here at Premier, and can't wait to see 20 more years.
Hi Michelle, I just want to thank you so much for all the amazing years at Premier. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'm so thankful I consider you as my second mom, and so thankful that God put you in my life and put me at Premier. Happy 20 years.
One.
We love you, Michelle!